지금은 그 시작한 지 얼마 안 돼서 잘하는 메인은 잘 모르겠고 일단 제가 좀 궁을 잘 채우고 빈벽도 좀 잘 세워서 제가 좀 잘하는 메인인 것 같기도 하고 많이 잘하는 메인인 것 같기도 하고 잘하는 메인은 딱히 모르겠어요. 다 비슷비슷해서.
So Mei has this weird function where she kinda is the counter to Orisa Hog full combos, because every time you see the Orisa orb come out, you can wall off the enemy Hog and obviously he can't hook. So I think that's the primary counter right now. And Mei also does well against dive composition. Good counter for ball, because you know ball is freeze is so good against ball. Like it destroys the rollouts completely, and she's like a decent mid-range, you know, projectile character even after everything fails. So she's a very safe pick with a lot of potential to disrupt the enemy's game plan.
I think Mei is actually kind of like Rig if you think about it. Like, she isn't like all mechanics, it's all like cooldown based. Right now playing into, you know, a lot of teams are playing Orisa Hog. That seems to be like the go-to comp, Orisa Hog Mei with like another sniper. And what you do with Mei is the wall is really important to block hooks. So when an Orisa pulls over the shield, they want to look for a hook on like a Hog or Orisa, and usually the wall blocks that if you just like read it.
Our world is worth fighting for.
I think right now it's a little hard to say because like everyone just started playing Mei, but I think getting the maximum value out of your cooldowns, like getting like really good walls, getting as much out of your ult as possible, you know, knowing when to left click and when to right click, knowing how to use your shift, because it like sometimes if you get pulled like I did today, like you get like sent flying into the moon like an Orisa when she shifts. Yeah, I think it's just overall just cooldown usage and probably just like, you know, your aim with the right click.
I think the great Mei players, the cooldown usage is, there's not a lot of room to really shine, but great Mei players will find, like sometimes a great Mei player on an attacking team will be like, oh, I can get a great wall here, let's go, I got this, and kind of win those, like get those free pickoffs, you know? Like good Mei players will play the walls like off cooldown, you know, countering the combos and everything, but the great players will be more assertive with their walls.
Ooh, sorry about that.
메이는 저는 잘 모르겠는데 일단 그 리베로님이 메이를 했던 것 같은데 리베로님 메이를 봐도 좀 좋은 것 같아요. 뉴욕이 좀 전략을 잘 짜기 때문에 이걸 좀 보면 좋아요.
Ooh, Rascal. I was watching his gameplay and I think he was playing Mei very well. You know, it kind of like I don't know how he manages to first Baptiste in last stage and now Mei. Both of the Mei look great, and I think he is a good example.
Rascal freezes him up, walls him off, and he's like, oh, the team's behind me, where am I going? Okay, now I might as well just dive in. I'm just gonna try and reset. Get steam-ec'd. Here comes this. It's just bullying. Rascal is just freezing him up, just touching him with a
little tap, just a little tap of the hose.
He tries to pistol him and tries to kill him.
And he's got the orb on him. He's healing up.
And Rascal's just staying behind. All right, so but now he's in the mech.
He's got the mech
so
back.
he's going to be able to get a rate, okay?
There's more?
Well, yeah, he's going to boost away. Okay, all right, so he's getting out this way. He's like, oh, I'm fine, I'm fine. Dun, dun, dun!
I think right now there's lots more things Mei can counter, like just theoretically, and I think that's why we see her more, you know? I don't think a lot for Mei has specifically changed, you know, there hasn't been drastic changes, it's just there actually has been more nerfs and buffs to her, but it's just that there's more stuff that Mei counters right now, and I think that's why we see her more.
메이가 일단 그 좌클릭이 그 여러 명을 올리거든요. 그런 것 때문에 좀 그 연기하기가 좋고 궁 쓸 때 빨리 여러 명을 얼릴 수 있어서 좀 더 좋아져서 쓰는 것 같아요.
You are terrible.
I use spray for close range usually, obviously. Right click you want to use to break shield. Left click doesn't really do enough damage against shield, but like, say when your hog gets a hook off, you can start freezing the target, don't let him get away. Yeah, I think left click just mostly close range, right click to break shield, long range.
I would say using mouse 1, so like the primary fire to freeze them, is usually the better tool in a lot of the situations when it comes to like controlling people, because the freezing tool is so good. But stationary target is so much easier to hit, and it's still, when you do it properly, it still like sets up your 300 damage combo. Like you freeze and get 2 right clicks in. I think you have a bit. Like it's like kind of iffy, but
a half, 1.5.
yeah, 1.5 if you don't do it perfectly, but usually you can set up 2.
Sure.
And I think you always try to line up as many people as possible in it. So you kind of sacrifice optimal positioning or optimal strafing to get. If you get 2 people in the freeze, you are winning the fight.
평소엔 그 우클릭을 많이 쓰고 포킹해서 궁을 빨리 쳐야 되니까. 그 다음에 좌클릭은 웬만해선 잘 안 쓰는데 그냥 1대1 상황이랑 궁 쓸 때 이럴 때만 좀 좌클릭을 쓰는 것 같아요.
Is it getting cold in here?
I think like with the new meta, it's been kind of like in the works how to use the Mei ulti. Right now it seems like a break-in tool for some kind of like positional breaking tool where you try to force out the enemy's cooldowns, like fortify and like stuff like defensive cooldowns. You can like even like Mei ice block. If you force that down and you just throw the Mei ulti down, the enemy Mei will die after that. So you kind of use it to abuse cooldowns a bit right now.
Right now, good teams usually so it's Orisa Hog on the ground, right? Usually with like another Mei, and usually if you just Mei out, you probably won't get the Mei. You won't get the Orisa. They have their own cooldowns, but usually you get the Hog. Yeah, I think right now the maximum ult like value you can get is either getting the Hog and killing him, or trying to force a C9 in car. Maybe there's like a rare occasion where like they are grouped up. You can like tell your Orisa to pull. You can Mei ult. Get value out of that. I think getting like a killer too is like really good with Mei ult.
그 메이공을 쓸 때 일단 팀원한테 오리사 우클릭을 눌러 그 그래프하는 거 있잖아요. 그거랑 같이 쓰는 게 최고로 좋고, 그거 아니면 딱히 없는 것 같아요. 그게 제일 좋은.
Introducing Insights, an all-in-one platform to elevate your team performance. Simply play, review, and strategize, all in real time. See why the pros use Insights to organize and review their gameplay. Get your free account today.